Hi everyone, this is a update by the Toys Hanger, and today we're gonna review the heavy metal series Tetsujin 28, and this is by Action Toys. And previously I reviewed the Evolution Toys Tetsujin 28, and as you can see, the Action Toys one is much taller and a lot larger than the Evolution Toys one. I did mention that this toy was cheaper when the price to pre-order when it was out on Amy or Hobby Search. However, the shipping cost for this piece is about like 10,000 yen, and that's very expensive. And you have to wonder why. And it's because of the box and the toy itself. It weighs a full 6 kilos altogether to ship, and that unfortunately is extremely heavy and much heavier than the Evolution Toys one, which was only like 775 grams or so. I have the weighing scales to check it out later, but we came to discuss about this, and I for one is very happy. You can see the quality of the paint. The eyes is solid yellow, and that's what I always wanted, because the Evolution Toys one, if you can see, I've actually modded myself by putting a sticker behind, and so it stands out the eyes, otherwise the eyes looks dead. And this is the Bandai Soul of Chokin one, which is pretty small, and you will have to wonder if Bandai will ever make a big one. The toy itself for this T-28, as you can see, because it doesn't open the panels like this one does, the Evolution Toys ones, the issue is it's hard to move about because the panels will start popping out and things like that. Whilst the Action Toys one is one whole solid piece, and the construction, just look at the paintwork and the quality of the toy. It's so much better than the Evolution one. The blue is a lot lighter. Arguably, some people prefer the Evolution one. I have no preference. To me, both of them are very beautiful robots, and I just like the colors of how Action Toys finish this. You can see the finishing is really a lot better than Evolution Toys. Although the silver, it's not as shiny as the Evolution Toys ones. The Action Toy one is so much better. The only problem is probably you can fault the gaps here while the head is trying to turn, but the toy itself is just one whole solid piece, and it is definitely a true worthy contender for a Chokokin. It weighs about 2.6 kilograms. That's extremely heavy. I'm using the articulated fingers for the Action Toys because I just prefer to play with the fingers for my toy robots. That's the Action Toys box that it comes in, and you get a bunch of parts. The fists, which I didn't use, so I'm using the articulated fingers. The small little ship with the boy. and that is an optional eyepiece for the eyes, where this one is for the LED light, so it's a bit more translucent, and in which case the Evolution one was just translucent and didn't come with solid eyes, and that was the problem with that toy. It comes with a stand, and that's the instructions, and as you can see, you can light up the eyes, and that's how you take out the eyepiece. And you have a metal piece rod to connect to the behind in case you fear that the figure falls off, which is actually not a bad idea, because such an expensive toy, you do not want it to, you know, fall back or anything, but it's very sturdy. I'll just show a bit on how articulated this piece is. Just give me a sec. So you can hear the clicking of the ratchet. It's good. One down point is his head cannot face up, unlike the Evolution one, but you have to just come in terms of what you really want in the figure. In terms of posing, the A stance is no problem. You can see it's quite well supportive, but I wouldn't want to push it, because if this piece falls down, I think your heart's gonna break. So pretty much very solid construction. I really love it. The paintwork is just magnificent. The only thing that I didn't really like about this piece is the backpack. It looks kind of too plasticky, and that's how the wings come out. It just looks a bit cheap in terms of the rest of the toy. Is so high quality. You see the finishing is just so nice, and then you got a kind of cheapy plastic backpack, and I wish the finishing was a bit more metallic, to be honest. Joints for the legs, pretty good. Yeah, you just can't complain. This is one very solid figure, and I would say, if you were waiting for my review or people's review before deciding to buy one, unfortunately most places are sold out at the moment, and even on eBay it costs about $1,500 for one now, and it's really crazy. We have a weighing scale, and let's see if we can put it on. There you go, 2.653. That's with the backpack. That's how heavy this toy is. Right? Just look how clean the eyes are. It's a wonderful piece, and if you are a Tatsujin 28 fan, you must have this. It's just very good. This is the Evolution Toys one, and look how light it is. It's just 763 grams. It's like, yeah, it's crazy light. Is this a bad piece though? The thing is, it's pretty nice as itself as well, because the dark finishing, some people really like this. It's just that things like the 28, where I pointed out before, the Action Toys one just do it better. Look at the two. The paint finishing isn't as solid. Yes, you know, some will argue that this piece you can open up while the Action Toys one you can't. While that is true, unfortunately, from my previous review, when you open the panels, it doesn't really stay open. So it's a kind of pointless feature where you open up the panels, there's nothing to lock it to display it in that sense. What else? This was just a very good solid design, and here we go. There you open up the centerpiece, and I think that's good enough. You don't really need to open all the panels and whatsoever. I mean, if you can, it's good in one sense, like you're trying to do what the Poppy Tetsujin 28 did. But in terms of display, this piece just knocks it out of the park. It just smashes the Evolution one easily. I will highly recommend this piece over the Evolution one. That's more or less much for me. And yeah, just showing you the 28, how clean the paintwork is. It's just sharp. See, there's no jagged things. And yeah, you will be very happy if you are a Tetsujin 28 fan. That's all for me. If you were planning to try to pose this guy flying on the stand, I think it's a bit ridiculous because you're talking about 2.5 kilograms and it's really heavy. I would just use the Chokogin one or the Evolution Toys, but Evolution Toys is a bit like flimsy, so I wouldn't use that to put it on the stand, even though it's quite light. The Chokogin one is still good as it is, but yeah, there's no way it can match this guy now. I would say this is the king for Tetsujin 28. If you love this character, this is definitely a must buy. I think that's it for me. I really love this figure. It definitely blows the Evolution Toys one out of the park. Yeah, in terms of the articulation and everything, this one just takes the cake. Hope you enjoyed my review. Any questions, just please feel free to ask. Thank you.